Hello, and welcome back to Tech Talk. I'm Cameron, of course. This is officially episode 2. I am super excited for this episode. If you can't remember last episode, we talked about Sagio, who is hosting this podcast, and everything that they give to the technology world. And now, for this episode, we're going to talk about what IT companies provide to you. So Sagio, of course, provides all of these, plus other IT companies, so you kind of get a general idea if you need to go to an IT company of what you need to do. And before we start talking about IT companies, I just want to give just a quick shout out to all of our social media platforms. The other interns are doing an amazing job. We've got pages on Twitter, we got pages on Pinterest and LinkedIn. Go check them out. I'm going to link them in the description below for you, so you can go check them out, see the posts that we're creating and all the hard work that the other interns are putting into this job, because it is wonderful. All right, let's get into it. First thing we're going to talk about today is network security. That is honestly and personally my biggest priority when it comes to technology, is making sure that you are secure, you are safe, and when you're browsing the web, you're not in danger of any scams or phishing or any bots coming at you, you know. Now, with network security, this service protects your business from any unauthorized access. So IT companies will personally install firewalls, antivirus software, VPNs if they need to, which we'll get into in a moment because VPNs are awesome. Also, just checking up on your network, making sure there's no hidden bugs or any trackers involved. So having network security is a number one. That's where you need to start with getting a secure technology network for a business, personally, any circumstance. You need to make sure that you're secure. Now, VPNs. I'll go on just a quick little rant about it. VPNs are awesome. It stands for Virtual Private Network. So what essentially VPN does, say you're in a coffee shop and you don't want people to see what you're browsing on, or you're working with sensitive data, you can install a VPN on the device you're working on, and it can encode your IP address, which is amazing. So that will provide you with security and a sense of knowing that no one can see what you have on your computer. Even if you are in a public space, you still have that privacy with you. All right, now on to the next one. Email services. Now, personally, when I worked in an office, I don't know why. Maybe it's just personal to me. I used to have so many issues with my email. I have no idea why. Now, getting help from IT companies with your email is amazing. They can help with your personal, your business. You can send them, depends on the IT company, so please verify if you're working with Sagio or anyone else. If you know someone, make sure that spam, phishing, any kind of email that looks suspicious, verify that you can send it to the IT company. So I used to forward them when I would see them, and I do it at my university to our IT department, and it helps a lot. It can let me know if I've got a real email or if it's trying to be spam, so I don't get my hopes up if I see something exciting and it turns out to be fake. I know I can be safe with the help of the IT companies. Now, this one is kind of a bonus toss in, but technology training, which is an amazing service almost every single IT company I've come across provides. Now, you can ask for help with figuring out how to set up your laptop. If you've got an iPad, Samsung tablet, any kind of piece of technology, if you do not understand it, you can go to your IT company that you're already getting help with, either with like emails or making sure that your service is secure. You can also go to them for training, which they can help you set up your computer. They can show you around, give you tutorials on it. So you feel, as the consumer, you feel more comfortable with that piece of technology. And the last one I've got for you today is information reporting. This, honestly, a lot of people don't think about this, but this is one of the most important things that IT companies provide. This information reporting can show statistically what is going on with your technology. If you have a website, they can report back and see statistic-wise of what's going on. They can stream financial and project reporting, which is amazing, so you can see what's working and what's not working. That can be very helpful, especially to small businesses as they are getting more popular, especially in the States. Having that knowledge that you can get any information from your IT company on that support is the most amazing thing. Now, I know I didn't have a current event for you last week, but this week I do, and I'm excited about this one because I've been waiting for this to happen for such a long time, and it finally happened. So earlier this week, this is the first week of October, so earlier in the first week of October, Apple has reported that they are switching all iPhones to USB-C cables. Now, that has been in the works for a long time. European countries, they actually already have USB-C. Now they have a new law saying that every single Apple device has to be USB-C, which I think is amazing because it's very helpful to the environment. USB-C, a couple benefits if you didn't know about them: faster charging, easier cable managed, because if you have technology that already is using that cable, one less cable to carry around. You don't have to carry around that lightning cable anymore, which is amazing. I think it's awesome, and it's going to save a lot of space in my bag when I travel. And I just think that it's going to be very interesting seeing the switch, because Apple has been known for that lightning port. So switching to a USB-C, it's definitely going to be a very big switch in technology. I know it's already used for like Samsung, Android, all of those, but for Apple to be switching to it, it's going to be an interesting dynamic and an interesting change. All right, now everyone's favorite part of the podcast. I mean, personally, I love this part. Not because it's the end. I don't want it to end, but it's the fun fact. I love the fun fact because you learn something and I learn something, okay? Now, the fun fact today is about the first computer ever. I did not know this, that the first computer took up around 1,800 square feet. Currently, I live in about approximately like 880 square feet apartment. Okay, that's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. All right, that's a big space. For a computer to take up that much space, especially 1,800 square feet, that's insane. But for me to now, in 2022, to be carrying around my 14-inch laptop, okay, that's crazy. I definitely want to see some pictures, because that is the most interesting thing about it. Also, the use of computers was so different back in those days. So, all right, so a little bit more information on it. The original computer system was called the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, but went by ENAC. If I got that wrong, I am so sorry. I know I said it in the first episode. Pronouncing words, not my strong suit. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I would really like to know so I can correct myself and make sure that I can get those correct for you guys. Now, this computer was back in the 40s. I know. Sounds like it was forever ago. It honestly wasn't that long ago, if you think about it. So, going from 27 tons, 1,800 square feet computer that was 27 tons to now carrying around a 14-inch laptop that maybe weighs 5 pounds. That's crazy. All right, enough with the rambling. Oh my gosh. I hope you had fun listening to this. I definitely had fun researching about these different IT companies and technologies and, some fun facts and current events. And I really hope that this helps you decide if you are needing an IT company, which personally, I would go with Sagio. I'm not being biased at all. I promise. A pinky promise, okay? I give you a pinky promise that IT companies, they're awesome, but Sage is better. Okay, so that concludes today. It's a bit of a longer one. Really hope you stuck through. Really appreciate you listening in. Please, again, check the description. Go check out the social medias. We got some awesome artwork on there. I truly love it. Go take some Twitter polls. That's like my favorite thing to do. I wake up in the morning, I take a Twitter poll, start my day off. That's what I love. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope that it's a fun one. Bye, guys.